very, very good at this game, and so is Jack. Like, Jack has a lot of records for this game for speed, so...
And they're off. Yeah, that like Zelnus wasn't joking. He was absolutely right when he said that the field for this Bard tournament is super strong. Like I was showing, 3 of these people have top 10 times. Slackaholicus has a really good history with this game, and always has been super competitive in speed racing.
Speed racing.
Yeah, I like to say speed racing.
Yeah. And Jack took the time to get that armor. It's pretty interesting. Of course. Oh no, he's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, that's what I have keep pointing out. It's like Jack learned how to get safe fast. Like that's really what Jack did after the release of the game when Zone 4 came out, because Zone 4 was so new and tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll see in most runs by the end of it, Jack has a super safe build. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. It's like a Slackaholicus getting hugged by a monkey, but the Blast Helm bails him out. No problem. Tons of bombs by Slack. Really cool.
He picked up that Blast Helm, so that's great. I don't know.
He used 3 bombs already, and he still has 4. So really no problem at all in the bomb situation.
Yeah, I'm liking Jack's build already better. I mean, it's...
Oh yeah, Ring of Peace and a glass longsword. Looks like he's going for a safer weapon, which is smart.
Torch. Right. I mean, I think Jack was even saying before that he likes the 2-range weapon in Zone 2, right? You don't have to worry about mushrooms or wind spells as much.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool how the different weapons kind of have different pluses and minuses in each of the zones.
Yeah, I think that's super cool. And he is going so fast. Oh my goodness. The Ring of Peace plus glass weapon combo is just incredible.
Yeah, knowing that dragon that was coming at him was going to be a green dragon just makes your life so much easier. It's like you don't have to worry about getting blasted in an alley. Like,
nope. And it's just,
oh
it's
my
just
gosh, and another glass weapon. Jack, three black chests in a row, all glass weapons. I wonder if he's going to try to go for the Ring of Shadows. I would guess not.
Go for it?
I would guess not. Because he doesn't, like, once you're in Zone 4, you don't need any kind of mapping stuff. He is going for the armor with just the glass weapon.
Oh yeah, because he had the heavy plate there, he could jump over the bounce trap. That was so good.
Yep. So it took him a second to realize he could just walk right over that bounce trap. But he, didn't, like, 1 second, figured it out.
And Slack has, like, oodles of bombs, like...
Ooh, yeah. That's what yeah, Slack is just made of bombs. This is the ultimate bomb build, and he also gets a Ring of Peace of his own to match JackOfGames' Ring of Peace. One of the stronger rings, because it helps just make it so there's fewer enemies you have to deal with. Now he's chasing the Minotaur across the level, but it's not too bad when you're Bard and you can chase as fast as you can mash your buttons.
It could have been a little faster with the bombs and stuff, but he's still alive.
That's a good point. He is not using his bombs as well as he could.
No, he's not, but still doing solid. It's still pretty close.
Did Jack just get another? No, okay. Did he just get another glass weapon? I saw the glass whip sitting there, but I guess he traded the glass whip for the titanium spear? Yeah, or did he get the titanium spear on the level and then see a glass whip there and leave it? Either way, Jack's seen a lot of different glass weapons.
That's true. Pretty much all of them so far. And man, he's going fast. He's got a great build. Like, he can take so many hits right now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Jack really like lay down some time separate himself and his opponents in Zone 4, because I think he's just super familiar with it relative to most players. Like, you can see, like, even as he's using his Bard in here, like there's some tricky enemies that require some complex patterns, and he's just like blazing through it without that much wasted time. Like like he'll go up, down, like the patterns that he's using against like the Goose Golems and the Blade Masters. It's like real fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he knows what to press. That's for sure. Very experienced. Ooh, nice play. But it's still close. I mean, Slack has a...
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be...
That's no
like,
joke.
Like, even if Jack goes, as fast as he's capable of, it's going to be really hard to lap Slackaholicus. I mean, considering if neither side die, like, the death is going to be a huge factor if it ever happens.
Yes, for sure. Especially when it gets close like this. And it's win by 2, yeah? So it's not just by 1.
Yes, the win by 2 is how the Whoa! Wait, how did he do that? Slack just got hugged by a pink monkey and didn't teleport?
And didn't teleport, yeah.
Did he eat food?
Maybe. Because
No.
I thought he had a ham or something.
I'm not sure what he did there. That was weird. Alright, well, both sides get their first win.
Maybe just teleport to the exact same square.
I'm pretty sure teleporting to the exact same square is not possible. If he had food, that would kind of make sense, because the food stops the monkeys from jumping on you, right?
Yeah, you would be invincible for a bit. I don't know. That was crazy.
That was strange. I don't believe it can teleport you to the same spot, but maybe it can. Did he have holy water? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
If we had the sound, we would be able to hear it. Like, there's a lot of audio cues in this game that are masterfully crafted, so you can understand what's going on with audio. But while we're watching here, we don't have their stream sound to kind of figure it out.
Ooh. Okay. Doesn't even get the torch, huh? Oh, and Jack made the dust. That's not good.
Did Jack get the dust? Where is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. So you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you
no problem. So Jack, yeah, giant black skeleton. I feel like I've seen Jack die before in the Melody tournament to some things that were like in the shadows like that.
Yes.
So I feel like if Jack has like a torch or something to give him the visibility, I think that he'll be way more comfortable with something like the torch.
Sure.
Like
I know.
Like I remember he got killed by a giant what was it? A giant wind mage in the Melody tournament.
Whoa.
That came out of the darkness. It was like you have 1 beat to react because it was hiding in the shadows, and he didn't get the reaction.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge fan of torches as much, but I know it totally saves you a lot, so not very helpful conversation. Anyways, this is just such a huge opportunity for Slack, and he's doing a great job. Like, his build is a little risky. He hasn't eaten the cheese yet, and that's fine. I mean, he's on the glass stuff, so it doesn't matter too much. If he gets hit, he's probably dead.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think... Yeah, I don't know why... I guess maybe he's saving the cheese for the invincibility beat. That's what I was thinking. Like,
that's smart.
It's really a good idea if you're Bard, because you can really know when you're in trouble, right? Like, when you're going to get hit, stop, eat your cheese. Like, I think... And that'll save your glass weapon too, right?
Yeah, well, I think it would. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, if you're about to get hit and... It depends on the situation, because you might be swarmed, right?
Right, it might be a situation where you're going to get hit twice anyways in 2 beats, in which case you can't... the cheese isn't going to save you.
Yeah, you can't cheese your way out of that one.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like Black is not using his spells as much as he could be. It's like he's focusing a lot on just playing fast and playing well.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it too with the bombs in the last race. I think there were some opportunities where he could have used them.
Yes.
And didn't. Like, that's kind of one of the things as you get more comfortable with racing and playing one of these games. Like, I know in Isaac too, like, being really familiar with what equipment you have and using it optimally is really tricky. And he does use the free spell really nicely there.
That was great. Totally sped that whole thing up.
Yeah, the free spell was great in that Deep Blues fight. So yeah, if you can always know what equipment you have and use it well, like I was applauding Jack. I think it was maybe it was Mud Joe for stomping on the spike traps. Like, those are time saves that you kind of like kick yourself later when you have more time to think about what's happening and not taking advantage of.
Like all these little things to keep track of. It's right. Oh no.
Oh boy, the shrink tile gets slack.
No, oh my goodness.
Let's see if I can get a replay on that. Looks like he gets hit, loses his glass shard, and then goes in and tries to get 2 hits on him, but cannot because he has
his 1 damage. Yeah.
Yep, didn't have the boots to stand on the ooze and do that second attack.
And it's also the kind of thing where you can't see that because the ghouls are so tall.
The size of the ghoulam is like... Oh, let's see. What does he keep pausing for? I'm nervous about that pause. I feel like he's distracted a little bit.
Maybe his cat is bothering him. Ouch, that is rough. It opens the door again now for Slack to take, or for Jack to take. Man,
Yeah.
Slack and Jack.
Slack and Jack.
I'm just disappointed, man. I was just really liking that build. That's I guess it's the downside of the glass, you know.
Yeah, I mean that was just the Ghoulems. That's the first Ghoulam, like real troublesome Ghoulam that I think I've seen today. But it was a mean one. Looks like Slack's taking damage now. I don't know if he's upset or on tilt or what. But
Yeah.
I've seen some unnecessary hits here early in Zone 1.
Yeah, he could be a little upset. Like he's not playing as optimally as he could be. So. And he was playing really well too. Like we're talking about using spells and stuff. He was actually no. Oh no. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
No.
I just saw it. That's a sign he's trying to rush. So he wants to tie this up. Like Jack gets his first win against or second win against Coral Riff 4. So now if Jack finishes his run before Slack can finish a run, Jack will beat Slack outright.
Death to spike boots. Oh man, that's embarrassing.
Oh, he did his spike boots?
Yeah, that's what happened. His last death was getting the boots of pain.
Oh, I thought I saw him jump on some spike trap.
Oh, there was that right afterwards. That was him.
Oh, okay, I missed.
Super duper fast.
I missed that. I don't think you're ahead of me on Slack.
Okay, we're good then.
But he just jumps in a trapdoor, and he's now in Coral Riff. That's what I'm seeing.
Green bat?
Is there green bat? Is there green bat?
I didn't. Someone in chat said it, so I totally missed it.
Maybe it's the green bat on the CoNDOR layout.
Totally.
Yeah. So if Jack can beat Slack right now, Jack wins outright. Oh my gosh, Slack. Oh boy, Slack.
Oh no.
I think that Slack. I mean, he can't slow down now, but he could have before. I think. Looks like Slack is in. He's definitely not out of it. Like,
no,
they're on the same. They're basically real close to each other. So it's a heads-up race. Slack needs to win, or else he's going to lose this matchup. Again, so Jack is built pretty well. Jack now has the titanium longsword, a ring of might, which is going to give him the 3 damage, which is a beautiful number, and a potion and a map. So
and a map.
Did a good job getting that stuff, and looks like he's going to try for some armor and some boots that he's not going to take.
Yeah, I can totally understand not taking those boots.
Yeah, he has a 2-inch weapon, a longsword, which is going to make it so he can't really even use those boots except to open crates and barrels.
It doesn't need him at all. And I can agree with keeping the titanium longsword here. I mean,
yeah, I especially when you have that +1 extra damage, the titanium is better than obsidian in my opinion, because you're always going to have 3 damage.
Yes, and the value of 3 damage just showed itself right there against deep death metal, where where he was able to 3-shot him instead of, and it was a faster fight because he didn't teleport until he had taken 6 damage. Yeah,
that would be, it's 3 hits and death metal is dead. If he had 4, so if he had the obsidian spear instead, he would be dealing 4 damage instead of 3 damage, but it would still take 3 hits to kill death metal.
And he would teleport off the first hit. Yes.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah. Oh, fear scroll! He just does it. Oh, that's great. Very nicely done.
Slack is making some great time. He's 2 minutes in zone 3. It's gonna be. I don't know if he can catch Jack right now. If Jack doesn't slow down, Jack is not gonna be easy to catch for sure.
No. I do like his fear scroll strat on people lose that Jack did. That was cool.
Oh boy. Slack knew he had to go fast. And Slack jumps in a trapdoor. And if Jack knows Slack died, then Jack is going to have a big advantage because he can
go as slow as he wants to.
Yep. I mean, I personally would probably keep the Maybe not actually. I'm debating if I would keep the Ring of Might or the Ring of Regeneration here.
Regen.
Oh boy.
That was well played though.
Yeah, Jack
the
needed to
freeze
use that freeze or else he would have taken damage.
Yeah, that was a great freeze. He recognized the situation. That was his only option. Oh man. Sedina Rapier. What a great weapon.
And he's keeping it. That's interesting. Maybe he knows what his final boss is? Does he have like Deep Blues 4 or something?
No,
like
he had Deep Blues last one. Maybe he just wants the 3 damage. Or maybe he just likes the lunge more.
Yeah, let's see.
They're both great weapons at this point. It's like the amount of optimization that you would be doing is really, really small.
Yeah, I mean the reason I don't like the, I mean I was debating keeping the Ring of Might just to keep 3 damage, and this is like potentially 1 damage, so that's why I'm scared of this weapon.
Yeah, I can see that.
But that's personally, yeah, it's King Konga 4 again
That was so fast.
For the win.
That
Yep.
was so
Oh,
fast.
he just, because of the freeze spell, he can just blast right up the middle.
Yeah, dig, dig,